Power is coming in from the plug, okay? Coming from the plug, which is up here. Okay? Comes through the switch. This switch right here. Okay? Comes through. It's got a door switch, but they don't have a door switch right here. Okay? So it goes straight from the switch all the way down to one of the fan relay and the high limit. All right? Now, if this was up to me, I would actually rewire this whole entire furnace. Alright, so here's our wires, okay? Here's the wire coming all the way in, okay? So let's take a look at this. This is the main power wire coming in, alright? So right here, I've got number 1, which comes off of number 1 of the fan relay. Adriano's got it marked, 1, 2, and 3. If they're not marked, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, if you pull the relay out
Should say the number
of the connector, it will, yes. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 are closed. 1 and 3 are open.
Last lap, how to read that.
It's all right there. Then if you look, it plugs right in like it
What's on
says.
the bottom? That's the secondary.
This is the secondary part of it, yes. And then these two here is the coil voltage, which is 24 volts. Okay? So let's check it out. Let's plug it in. 1, 2, and 3 all match. Okay? So we said wire coming in, which is this wire right here, okay? Coming all the way in. Then
So your one wire.
That's my one wire.
He's gonna connect to 1 and 2, or 2 and 3.
No. Well, sort of. One is going to tie into the power source. And it does. This is the power source. Right here. We got 3 wires. And then the other wire should tie into the high limit because if you notice, it comes all the way up right here. So let's see if it does. Okay? This is our 3rd wire we haven't accounted for yet. So let's take a look.
That's the high limit?
This is the high, we think so.
Yeah.
So check it out. It goes all the way up to the bottom of the fan switch. That wire right there. It says, it says limit and fan. Okay? So the limit comes all the way down. Okay? And it is tied into where the power source comes in. Okay? Comes all the way in. Okay, so here's the high limit tied in. All right? So we got those 3 wires knocked out and they're right here. Okay? All right, now let's continue on. Let's go to number 2.
Where does it say the high limit on here? That it should be connected?
bottom there.
Okay.
Right here.
So power is going to 1, power is going to 0.
You got it. You got it. Okay. Let's work our way from the top side of the ladder diagrams down. So, number 2, okay, which is this wire right here.
The red one.
That should tie into my fan switch. Okay, so that's this wire right here, guys. This wire right here. This is what we're hunting for. Okay, so here we go. Let's take a look. All right, here's number 2 comes out. Red comes out, turns into a blue wire, goes all the way up, and there it is. It's landed on the fan, on the lower connection of the fan switch. Okay?
Does it matter which one is it?
No,
Like
it does
lower or
not.
high? Okay.
No, it does not. So it goes through the fan switch now, comes out the other side. And it looks like it's going to be tied into the low speed of the blower motor. Okay, so let's see if it does. So now we followed this wire here, goes through the fan switch, now comes all the way back out. Check it out, guys. There it is.
Low speed is what color? Red?
Yep. That's why I had you guys write it down. Okay?
Got it.
Red is the low speed. Okay? So now, if you look on the paper, that wire is actually short on paper, but long in reality. Okay? All right, now, let's go for number 3. Okay, we're going to get to the commons in a minute here. Number 3. Here's number 3. Okay? Number 3 looks like it gets tied directly to what, guys?
High speed.
High speed of what?
Lower motor.
There you go. Let's take a look.
What color is the high speed of the blower, Kevin?
Yeah, what color is it?
Black.
Black, you sure?
Yep.
All right, you're right. And it is. Check it out. It's wired directly from 3 to the blower motor.
Wow.
All right? Now, let's look at the common. We already got the 2 speeds done. By the way, guys, this is only a 2-speed blower motor. Okay? Let's look at the commons of the blower motor. All right? Let's look for this wire right here. That wire right there is right here. Okay? The white wire coming out of the blower motor goes all the way up and through. Goes through this wire nut and gets tied into right here. See where my fingers are at?
Mm-hmm.
And there are 3 wires there, so let's make sure they're correct. So this wire I circled is in between my 2 fingers here.
Do you have to make this connection?
Well, they
Is
did
that
that
'cause it
just to
wasn't
make
long?
yeah, they did it because it wasn't long enough.
Oh, okay.
What other wire?
I see 3 wires.
Show it to me. Point to it. I don't see what you're talking about. Okay, that's what we're going to talk about. So where's it go? Follow it up.
Blower motor.
To the power, yeah.
To the power. So,
Your common. That's supposed to be-
Yeah,
so this wire here that you guys just followed
common.
is this
Your
wire
line
right
2.
here.
yeah. Yep.
Your line 2.
Okay, so line 2.
It's that wire right there.
So line
I
2,
gotta get my schematic out so
and
I
then
can follow this shit.
the blower motor one,
You already got that.
and
Okay.
then the 120 from the
Transformer.
transformer.
Check it out. There it is.
Okay.
Short on paper, or long on paper, short in reality. That's it. All 3 of them are tied in. So it is correct. Right?
Yep.
Very nice. Okay, so we are done with that part there.
So your blower, this is going to be white, this is white, and this is white. We're
You
tying
got it.
all 3.
You got it. Yes. Those are all white in color. Okay.
Just the 2? The gold edition?
Oh yeah. All right. Everybody see that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, let's move on. We didn't do the high limit yet, right,
Nope.
guys?
No.
Okay. Now, we know that one high limit wire gets tied into the power side. So where?
The black one.
Okay. No, the yellow.
Yellow.
Red.
Red.
Your high limit is red.
High limit is red. Okay. So let's take a look.
Red and
So it goes all the way up to the bottom side. Right. Gets tied in right here, guys. Right where my thumb is.
And then since on the high limit side, it's going to be tied into your 120
Goes. Yep.
switch.
So goes all the way through. What's that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, right here. See, it says limit,
Yeah.
fan. So now it goes through the limit, comes all the way back down. Let's see where she goes. Nobody knows. Check it out. It's tied into the transformer right here. And if you notice, here it is. So when the limit opens, it's going to kill the power to our transformer.
Right here. Is that?
And here it is.
So this cable right here is all the way from here
Yep.
to here.
Yep. It goes through
Okay.
one side, comes back out to kill the
This side.
kill the transformer.
Okay.
Power goes up through here.
Mm-hmm.
Check this out. Goes all the way up through here.
Through the thingy-majingy.
Yep, all the way up to the bottom. Goes through the limit, comes back down. With this wire here.
Okay. And this is the high. This is the low side or the high side? The high side, right?
High side.
High
And
side.
here it is in my hand.
Yeah, the high limit is on your high side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you
yeah,
want to
yeah.
have your high limit on the low side, then
I'm going to
you
show you that
cables.
next.
you just wire. You take that black one off.
So this is 1, 2,
It should be.
Bingo. Like how I got it marked on mine. This is 1.
yeah.
We like. I think it's all about the schematic.
This
You
is
can actually
2.
read it, nice to-
Yeah, you're.
This is 3.
I mean, if you think about
That's
it,
a good thing he
follow
explains
it,
a lot.
I mean,
Yeah.
wire to the limit,
Yeah.
to the limit.
Last time when I
back
did
on
it
the
to me, like,
transformer.
Yep.
to legit to me like 20.
Exactly.
Now you're looking at this and trying to
The
put it here.
condenser?
So,
This- no,
it
this one.
doesn't
Oh, this one.
People
Yeah, this one's
overthink
definitely 3
this
times.
stuff.
They do.
Yeah.
Just follow it.
Yep. You overthink it.
I think I have no
That's why I look at recording too.
Okay, now check this out, guys. Let's move on to the low voltage side. Okay. Now, green. Okay, let's start with the top. G is green.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. We got the G landed on the green. Okay. Then we got the Y, which is the cooling. Check it out, guys. There's the W right there. This is our cooling. Now we got something different this semester. We're going to be tying in the contactor for the air conditioning. So all you have to do is run a wire from, you're going to have the thermostat wire and the cooling wire running to one side of the contactor. Then we should have another common coming from here to the other side of the coil of the contactor.
Okay.
No, it's not. Okay? I don't know if he's going to have you wired in, but I made this wire at the last group just to show you. So technically, you should have 3 wires on the common. One is going to be for the gas valve, one should be for the contactor, and one is for the transformer. The one for the transformer is soldered on there.
Okay.
Okay?
Wait, what is this cable?
That there is my common for my gas valve, which we're going to move on to next. Okay? So here, let's take a look at that. All right. Let's find the rest of the wires here. Okay, we have a white wire for the gas valve, which is a thermostat wire. Plus, we have to have the wire landed to the gas valve and also the common. So let's take a look. So we got 2 wires coming out of the gas valve. These 2 here, guys. Okay?
Yeah.
They come all the way down. Okay, let's see where they go. Right here. So move your thumb for a minute. So there's W right there. It's really not on there that good. We got the white wire for the thermostat, white wire to energize the gas valve. And then you have the other side of the gas valve landed to the common. Okay?
It needs to have a circuit to go through.
Exactly. It needs to complete the circuit to end at the common. So now we're feeding 24 volts up through this wire, goes all up to the gas valve, comes all the way back down, and ties into the common on the other side for the neutral of the power.
So one goes here and one goes here.
One goes here, one goes here.
Okay.
Okay?
Does it matter what position we put them in over here?
No, it doesn't matter.
No? Okay.
It's just complete.
All these have to go to common, right?
Yeah, all of these go to common. This, and this goes to common. Okay? For the cooling coil and the fan relay. Okay? Now, internally, okay, you don't see these common wires because they're tied inside of the unit itself. Okay? So for the fan, all right, technically it's tied all the way in internally of this thing here, tied into the neutral.
So this is your thermostat wire.
Exactly.
So all you're doing is landing your thermostat wire to here, and then this fan relay does the job that you need it to do.
Exactly. It's a relay. It's a switches where the power is being fed to by the thermostat. The thermostat tells what to switch inside here. And when it switches, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have to be making these little wires?
No, those should already be on there.
Okay, so we don't have to
Okay.
take them off.
Well, I don't know if the lab,
fit.
if the
might take 'em
instructor
off.
might take them
Okay.
off, but yeah.
What are these again?
When I come in here,
These are your thermostat wires.
Oh, okay.
Artist gonna take every wire out of here.
Probably.
Sit here. But I'm just kind of like, you have this wire.
Are we gonna have to make this thing again?
What is this?
No, you just have to tie it in right here. These are the wires that are come with the unit already. Those are already wired in. Okay? Now, another thing too, guys, a couple more important things, okay? I'm going to show you real quick what we have to do for wiring it with the low voltage, okay? Because you may have to wire it for the low voltage as well, or the high voltage, whichever it's wired for. Okay, now, keep in mind, you need to feed the wires through the respective areas. You don't just take the wires and bring them down, plug them in, okay? You need to feed it through the grommets, pass through the furnace, because if you don't, you're not going to be able to put the door on. You need to also make sure which wires get fed into the 1800 box, okay? When it gets fed into the 1800 box, all the wires are going to be fed in there except for your gas valve wires and your thermostat wires, okay? And another thing too, make sure your wires are out of harm's way, where they're not touching the metal like they are here, where they're going to actually melt and burn.
Can we just put a
Tie wrap on
Yeah,
them.
tie wrap.
Okay, I'm not going to tie wrap them now because I'm going to show another group. But you just tie wrap them out of harm's way. Tie wrap them to the manifold. Make sure they don't get stuck in the fan. Okay, just make sure nothing's going to happen or they're going to get damaged. Okay. Now, when you wire it to the low voltage side, guys, okay, you don't have to worry about redoing the fan because the fan is done. Okay? But what you do have to do is you have to move the high limit from the high voltage side down to the low voltage side. So now what you're going to be doing is you're going to be tying in your gas valve to the high limit. So you're going to take one of the wires off the high limit, okay? Up here, create a short wire coming from the limit to the gas valve.
Anyone?
I'm sorry?
Anyone?
Anyone.
Okay.
Okay? And then it's going to be tied into the gas valve. Okay? So you're going to have one wire from the limit to the gas valve. So it's going to be a short wire that you need to make up here to connect to it. Okay? Once you connect to it, then you're going to run the other wire all the way down to the front. Okay? So your high limit is going to actually be tied in. One's going to be the common and one's going to be for the W. Okay? For when you actually wire in the high limit to the gas valve.
So one goes to the gas valve.
One goes to the gas
What's
valve.
the other one?
One goes to the fan coil relay.
One goes to the up to the limit.
And the one you took off up there goes to your low side. to the
Exactly.
transformer.
Yep.
So you can't take one wire off there and not put a wire back on there.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah, you're gonna have to make a new wire for it.